Hey everybody, welcome back to Swift Guitar Lessons for a quick tip on how to bluesify your major pentatonic scale. We're going to talk about scale mixing in the key of E, G-shaped position, and in the process, I'm going to break down some classic licks to add to your repertoire. Let's get started. Okay, a close look at the fretboard of this 1993 Gibson Les Paul Studio. This has been my main playing axe for about 20 years, and right now it's equipped with Elixir 946s. I put these strings on about 2 months ago, and they still play and sound fantastic, which really exceeds my expectations. And the unsung hero of my tone is my Fender Supersonic, which is an extremely reliable, very good sounding amplifier that I highly recommend. Okay, taking a look at the major pentatonic scale in its G-shaped position, key of E. Here I am fretting an E major chord, played with the G shape, transposed up, so that my root note is on the 12th fret position, low E string. All right, surrounding that chord shape, we have 12, 9, 11, 9, 11, 9, 11, 9, 12, 9, 12. That's that tried and true major solo in position. And if you took the time to learn the solo to Yellow Ledbetter, which I broke down about a week ago, all right, that entire solo is going to be built from that major pentatonic scale. Okay, so let's say you have some very major sounding licks down in this soloing box, but you want to add a little bit more grit to your playing. The way we would do that is through scale mixing. Overlapping with that same G shape, we have the minor pentatonic scale as well. And that solo position is going to contain that minor third and also the dominant 7, which is also going to have a very bluesy sound to it. Okay, so the minor variety of the pentatonic scale in this position is going to be 10-12, 10-12, 9-12, same thing on the G, 10-12, 10-12. All right, there's some symmetry there. 2 whole steps, 2 minor thirds, and then back to whole steps. Okay, now, practice both of those scales back to back. I recommend ascending with the major pentatonic scale and then descending with the minor pentatonic scale. That way you can start training your brain to be able to think about both of those scales at the same time and start mixing them together. Okay, once you feel comfortable with those 2 scale patterns, I want you to see if you can start borrowing that minor third and that dominant 7 from the minor pentatonic and start working those 2 notes into your major pentatonic scale, because that's going to be enough to give that basic major pentatonic a more bluesy feel. All right, so for example, the minor third, 12th fret of the G string, we can work that in just like this. All right, a very simple blues lick just to get practice in. Hammering 9 up to 11 on the D string, 9, 11, then the minor third, 12th fret G, a slight bend before resolving to the root note. All right, a classic, simple blues lick there. Now we can also work in that dominant 7 into your major pentatonic scale. Something like this. All right, so I played 9-11, slide up to the dominant 7, 12th fret D string, then 11, 9, 12. That note right there is the 4th interval, also found in that minor pentatonic scale. can slide up to the 11th fret of the A string, the major third. And then close up shop. 9, 11, 9, 9. Resolving. Okay, so right there, there's two classic licks that are going to utilize the minor third and the dominant 7. One more time. And all right, now let's get one more lick today. This one is going to really mix together those two scales. Looks and sounds like this. All right, now that's a lick that B.B. King would often play in the BB's box position, but we can play it here as well in that major pentatonic scale position. All right, so I'm sliding up to fret number 11 and then walking up the major pentatonic. Next, I'm going to bend the minor third, then play 10, 12 on the B string. So far you have. Then finally, all right, we're just gonna bend. We're back to major pentatonic. A bend up, a return, and a resolve. Put that together and we have. And I like to usually scale down and then go into my lower extension. Okay, finding myself on the 7th fret of the A string. Okay, so we have a few licks to practice. Lick number 1. Lick number 2. And lick number 3. Just like that. Alright everybody, thanks so much for checking out this quick blues soloing tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you're trying to unlock a little bit more of that major flavor, you can click the card right up there in the top corner to learn 5 of my go-to phrases. I want to thank my patrons for making all these lessons possible. I hope you're enjoying those extra resources. And until next time, this is Rob coming at you from the Jersey Shore, saying happy picking.